week, we are going to learn about branches. Branches are a way to keep code changes separate until they're ready to be merged. Often, when code is being developed, you don't want to put it in the main branch right away because it might be buggy or it might need to have additional code changes before it's ready for the main branch. Usually, when team members are developing software, they create their own branch, add in their new code, and push their branch to GitHub. Then their teammates will take a look at the code to see if it's ready to be merged into the main branch. If this doesn't all make sense yet, don't worry. We'll be spending several lessons on this. All we are going to do today is learn how to create a new branch, switch to the new branch, and delete the new branch. Here we are in our terminal window. The first thing we need to do is we need to CD to our repository. So let's do CD documents and then CD my first repository. And now let's run a git status just to make sure that we are in the right place with our GitHub project and that we have no outstanding code that needs to be committed. And we can see that we are on our main branch and that our branch is up to date. We have nothing to commit. So everything is clean and we are ready to go. So what we're going to do now is we're going to create a new branch. Now there's one way to do this, which will look like this: git branch, and then you can start typing in the name of your branch like this, my first branch. So before you hit return, that's one way to make the new branch. I like to do it a different way because the command that I'm going to use creates the new branch and switches to the branch, which I find really saves time and it makes sure that I don't forget to switch to my new branch. So let's delete this. And what we're going to do instead is we're going to type git checkout and then -b, which stands for branch. And now we're going to type in the name of our new branch. So we want to call our new branch my first branch. So what this is going to do is checkout is the command that you use to switch from one branch to another. So it's saying, please switch to my first branch. But because my first branch doesn't actually exist yet, what it's going to do is it's going to create the branch with that command -b. So here we go. So now we've switched to a new branch called my first branch. Now let's do either a dir if you're in Windows or an ls to see what kind of files are we going to see in my first branch. Well, we're going to see exactly the same files that we had before, because just like with a tree, when a branch grows out of the tree, it still has all of this, it's still part of the same tree. We have all of the same files that are still part of our project when we switch to a new branch. Now let's do a git status again. We shouldn't see any changes here, except we'll see what branch we are on. We are on my first branch. I like to run this git status command a lot because it always helps me see exactly where I am and exactly what changes I've made. And here's another command we can use to see how many different branches we have. So I'm going to run git branch -AV. I'm not sure what AV stands for. My guess is all versions, but I really don't know. So let's click return and we will see here's our list of branches. So we can see the main branch first, and then we can see my first branch, which we just made. And we can also see that's green and it has an asterisk next to it, which is telling us this is where we are. This is the branch that we are in right now. These two red items right here are showing what branches are in our origin in GitHub. So now let's switch back to the main branch. So we're going to use git checkout main. And that switches us back to the main branch. And so you can see switch to branch main. And if we run git status, we can see we're on branch main. And if we run git branch dash AV to list the branches, we can see that now we are on the main branch, and there's our other branch that is listed. So the last thing we're going to do today is we're going to delete the branch that we just created. Now, you can't delete a branch if you are in the branch. So right now we're in main, so it should be okay to delete our branch. So let's do git branch dash D, and then the name of our branch, my first branch. And now it says it's been deleted. And we can confirm that by typing git branch dash AV again. And now we can see that we only have that one branch left, which is our main branch. Thanks for watching this video. If you found my training helpful, please like this video and share it with others. And be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single lesson. If you're enjoying Monday Morning Automation and you'd like to learn even faster, be sure to check out my book, The Complete Software Tester, which is available in Kindle and paperback on Amazon.com.